Men of Reddit, what myth about men is 100% untrue and infuriates you when you hear it?
I hate when I hear from someone when I have my kids and my wife is working that I'm babysitting. It drives me insane. I don't babysit. I'm raising my kids, I'm not a volunteer or a hired hand.
I'll never understand the very common belief that men can't or refuse to care for children.
Man who works at daycare of pedophiles every year. There are people who complain I work there.
If a woman physically assault a man, he somehow must have done something to deserve it. This gets even worse in those cases where male victims of domestic abuse are getting arrested in case the police gets called, even though they are the victims and not the attacker.
Men can't be abused by women.
That we cannot parent as well as a woman. That we need a random woman to come hold a man's child because they're crying. That we are babysitting when our spouse isn't with our babies.
The whole "men think about sex every 7 seconds" thing. If you think that's true, I have a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you.
My wife is going to earn 1.5-2x as much as me when she's done with her study. So I'm gonna work for 2 to 3 days and take care of the kids when she's done. People act like I'm a traitor to the whole male race and that I'm crazy of being a half stay-at-home dad. Maybe I like to stay at home to spend time with my kids. Exclamation mark.
I really hate how fruity drinks are associated with women, like damn can I just enjoy my strawberry daiquiri. Edit, whoa.
Men just wait around for a woman to inform them that they are now dating. I'm not trying to claim that women come up to me in bars especially often, but on the rare times they do, there is a definite sense of, I am under no obligation to actually attract you as a mate. I exist and am female, and therefore by default you want to date me. Once, when I tried to politely decline, the woman chastised me in the bar for 5 minutes demanding to know what my excuse was, what reason I could give her. She simply assumed that the default was that I, as a man, want to date any woman, and that I have to justify not being attracted to a specific one.
I probably don't want to fuck you. It's usually a decision figuring out if I actually want to sleep with you even if I'm already interested. Although promoting ourselves as Captain Horndog makes us look cool to other guys, so a lot of dudes do that, or they're desperate.
That if we like children but don't have children of our own, we're automatically given at the very least a little grilling, if not straight out asked if we're a pedophile. I like dogs too, for pretty similar reasons. Nobody ever asks me if I'm a dog fucker.
That we miss signs that women give them because they are stupid. We see them, but we don't want to be creepy, jump to conclusions. Edit, or we are not interested.
Me having big feet only means that I wear big shoes. And seriously, what makes girls think they can just come up to you and ask about it?
If you expose us to radiation we gain superpowers. In reality this has only happened a few times and most men would just die.
Erections mean we want sex. Even as adults, they can still be random.
Never been a fan of men can't go 6 seconds without thinking about sex. I mean yeah, we all go around rock hard ready to hump something all hours of every day all the time. I often find the women who scream that ultimately have nothing else to offer in a relationship, so they accuse men.
The whole shit with, you are a man, when it comes to pain, lifting, sadness etc.
Looks like it's more culture specific, being with the father figure by mother, grandma. Like if you messed up or misbehave, if your dad finds out you'll be in trouble. Worst case is when dad is told the story in a way that he gets angry and fulfills those threats. It wasn't only in my case, most of the guys I've been talking with had the same case. Like, WTF?
It's getting better now, but back in the day basically every guy on TV was a sports-obsessed, car, motorcycle-loving, beer-swilling moron who couldn't function without his wife to look after him and the kids. My wife went away last week for work and all have you know that only half my kids got eaten by wolves. Just because I have a dick and you have a vagina doesn't mean I'm trying to get in your pants. I want friends just like anyone else. But when I try to talk to people like my guy friends they assume I'm trying to date them. No. I just like asking my friends how they were because I hate people who only talk to you when they want something. So I talk to everyone as a show of you are my friend, not the services you offer.
Fuck, where to start? I was a stay-at-home dad for 2 years. The sheer volume of Karens at parks and playgrounds used to drive me up the wall. They were always dumbfounded when I didn't need their help. Yes, I can change a diaper. Probably faster than you can. Yes, I have snacks. Celery, carrots and a little ranch. Yes, I have drinks. Water bottles and juice boxes. Yes, I have lunch. Chicken cutlet sandwiches. No, we didn't buy them at the deli, I can actually cook. No, I don't need wine. It's 10 AM, Karen. Get a fucking grip. Edit, wow. Trying to keep up with the responses is tough, this one definitely touched a nerve. Edit 2, rip, inbox. They were coming in so fast, I didn't even see the messages about my being awarded shiny awards. Thanks, fellow Reddit dads.
This whole be a man shtick that leads guys to internalize their problems and marinate in their own issues and neglect their mental health drives me nuts. It took me a long time to find female friends just so I'd feel comfortable talking about my depression and get advice on how to get the help I need. If I did not, I would without a doubt be dead right now. I stamp this thinking out wherever I can find it. It was almost the death of me. That dads are dopey morons barely capable of caring for themselves, let alone their kids.
That we're all not interested in or incapable of being involved in the planning of our weddings. I cannot tell you how many comments like, remember, it's her day, not yours, I received during the 2-year lead up to our wedding. I'm not going to lie to you and say I'd been looking forward to getting married since I was 12 or something, but I took an active interest together with my wife in the planning of our wedding. It's not my day, it's hers? Fuck that. It was our day. We planned it together. Her vision definitely brought it all together and she did a fucking astounding job, but she didn't just make decisions on her own, we talked together about and worked together on every single thing involved in the event, and we were both ecstatic with how it turned out. It turned out beautifully. I try not to toot my own horn very often, but I never thought the best party I'd ever go to would end up being my own.
No, I am not going to a strip club. No, that doesn't mean I'm gay. Edit, it's always my minimum effort comments that get upvoted lol.
That we only tell women our feelings to coerce them into bed. Like, wow, how new and amazing this relationship is, I'm so glad I found you. That is uncomfortable vulnerability, not some sort of plot.
Consider subscribing.